Hello and welcome to another episode of the HSBG A to Z, brought to you by me, Grimly. Today's character we have finally landed on, my favourite character in the game, someone I've been looking forward to playing for a long time, Millhouse Manastorm. Now, let me get my notes up in front of me and let's find out when Millhouse was released into the game. Millhouse was released in patch 16.2 on January 21st, 2020. Millhouse has had a few changes. So, Millhouse originally used to start the game with 2 gold. Let me hold this off. Millhouse's hero power is all minions cost 2 gold. That's his hero power. Your shops, so originally you started the game with 2 gold, it was increased to 3. Then your tavern tier cost was increased by 1 for every tavern tier, and he was temporarily removed, brought back for some reason. I don't know why, I just have a question mark after temporarily removed. And that's about it, really. Millhouse is one of the most powerful early game characters in the game. This shop sucks. I'm actually just going to buy and sell the dragon and pick up a Murloc and freeze the other one. So Millhouse is all about optionality and getting every small bit amount of stats out that you can. Millhouse's taverns also cost 2 to reroll. So you want to be very, very careful in the early game with how you spend your gold. It doesn't really matter what you're picking up, you're just picking up units to be strong because it's really, really cheap. And you're going to use those really cheap units to basically fund a build later on. What you're doing in the early game is you're just building an economy that also happens to be really strong. I absolutely hate this shop. But I guess I have to take a tavern tipper. Millhouse is one of the characters that you can't really afford to use Tavern Tipper on, so I've always had a rule of thumb with Millhouse, which is if you end your turn with any unspent gold, you did something wrong during that turn. Now, sometimes, on very few occasions, you'll just have no choice but to end the turn with 1 gold. And that is like maybe 2% of games that'll happen. But almost every time, you want to make sure you're being as gold efficient as possible every single turn, even if that just means picking up some crap out of the shop to hold in your hand, because that is still economy later on. Now, there are very few heroes in the game that can beat Millhouse for power in the first, like, maybe 6 turns of the game, and that's when Millhouse starts falling off. And that's about the point, around turn 6 or 7, when you want to start turning all of the economy you've built up for the first couple of turns into a real build. So I tavern, sell tavern tipper, buy up the refreshing. Refreshing is one, so elementals are in this game, which is really good. There's no pirates in here, right? Yeah, no pirates. Pirates are probably the best thing to have in for Millhouse, because Free Gambler gains you a gold when you buy it and sell it. Deck Swab is really useful, but on the upside we have elementals, which elemental basically buys and sells for the same amount it costs, same with Tavern Tempest, and the Refreshing Anomaly basically banks us gold. We buy it for 2, we sell it back for 1, and it also saves us 2 gold by giving us a free reroll. So it is probably one of the single best economy efficient units in the game for Millhouse. Now, so Millhouse is one of the characters as well that you want to occasionally do a strat I did on turn 1. Where you just want to buy and sell crap out of the shop that you don't want to freeze if you want to freeze something in the shop and still get a reroll. So like we did in the first turn, we bought and sold the dragon so we could just freeze the Murloc. And then we got 2 more extra spots on the board from the shop as a free reroll instead of having to pay to roll. Now, Millhouse and quests is very interesting. Millhouse has the ability to just power through almost any quest. I like the Ghastly Mask. What's the requirement? Have minions die. No, that doesn't require me to buy stuff. Play 8 Quillboars and things. That's possible. Buy 10 minions. For Evil Twin? Quillboars and what? Quillboars and elementals. I think I'll go Evil Twin. So we'll buy this. We'll buy this, and we'll buy this. So, pop pot. And we're basically a third of the way through a quest already. Any quest for Millhouse, like even if it doesn't really benefit you all that much in the long game, thankfully we'll be able to make Evil Twin work one way or the other. But if a quest says buy minions or play certain minion types or add cards to your hand as Millhouse, you should just auto-click that quest. Playing any of the quests that require stuff to die, you can't really force to complete as Millhouse. Because for the most part, you're going to be winning a lot of the early fights, so your minions probably aren't going to die, and you can't really use your economy or the amount of gold you have access to every turn to fund that quest. But when it comes to just adding crap to your hand, or like adding cards to your hand, buying minions, playing minions, all of that is really easy to do on Millhouse. Now, the leveling curve on Millhouse, for the most part, you're probably going to follow the same leveling curve I'm playing in this game, where we taverned on turn 3, and we're going to tavern again next turn. On turn 5. You can also just stay on 1 for a long time, or stay on 2 for quite a minute, but I feel like if you stay on a low tavern there for too long as Millhouse, you're going to struggle when it comes to getting late game builds. Because other people in the lobby will have already gotten those builds. So what we do is we buy and sell the Razor Fin and Tavern. And Tavern. There we go. I did not click the button. I guess I just put the blood gem on the shielded unit. There's probably some call to be made for taking both of the Murlocs out of the shop and going full Murlocs with the 2 rock pools, but we're on Tavern 3, so I'm going to expect we're going to find some better units to play. We might even just go straight to 4 next turn. It'll cost 8. We'll have 8 exactly. Yeah, I think we're strong enough that we might just go straight to Tavern 4 next turn. I haven't even taken a look at this lobby. But yeah, when I play with friends offline, like when I'm not recording, obviously, there's been one video where I was playing with my best friend who happened to come back to Battlegrounds for a small bit, Raymond Ehrman. But yeah, Millhouse is unfair when I get my hands on him. Fun little backstory about Millhouse, or me and Millhouse's relationship. So I probably said this in one of my earlier videos, but when I first started playing Battlegrounds during the Pirate Patch, Millhouse was the very first hero I was offered to play in a real game that wasn't a tutorial. And after doing the tutorial, playing Millhouse as your very first character is highly fucking confusing. I had no idea what was going on. I came like 7th or 8th in that game, and I swore that I never wanted to touch this hero again, and I hated him. Maybe 2 games later, I got offered Millhouse again, and I had a small bit more like better of an idea of what I was doing this time. Sorry, give me a hold on this for a second. That shop is insane. I can't say no to that shop. It actually gains more stats if we play Felfin first. I guess we'll just use our free roll now and see if we can't get a Murloc. That's a Murloc, but I don't want to triple right now, so... Felton, then play this. Sell Felton. I'm gonna pick up the stasis in case we get a rag. And freeze the triple. Right, I'm pretty happy we stayed on 3. That shop was absolutely insane. I kind of wish I kept the replicating menace and threw it on the deflecto bot, but I wasn't expecting to roll that turn. You very much should be thinking ahead a lot with Millhouse, but sometimes you just need to go and play cards. We're almost done our quest. We will be next turn, I believe. Yeah, we're done next turn. We could have forced it to complete this turn, but we don't really have anything that we want to Evil Twin. Anyway, sorry, back to the story. So, Millhouse, the second time around I played him, I fell in love with this hero. When I realised just how much power you can gain early and how much optionality you have in almost every single round of the game, even from turn 1, the amount of options you have to do as Millhouse is insane. And any hero in the game, like even back in the day, like I liked playing Warlock in Standard. I played Paladin for a lot too, but Warlock was also my other go-to secret love. But Warlock was all about optionality. You tap, you get more cards, you have more cards in your hand than other people, you have more options. And anything that gives you more options tends to be very, very good. The more options you have, the better off of a player you can show that you are. The better you can use your game knowledge. I kind of want the Agam, but that's a Bran.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Metal Tooth is done. See if we get anything interesting off this. The Amalgam is interesting, and the Smogger. I don't have an elemental yet, is the problem. Deflecto's done. Smogger. Alright, there we go. That looks good. So now we'll get 2 giant wait, no, hold on. Highest health minions. Yeah, so we'll get 2 giant amalgams. I basically made this play entirely off the back of we have evil twins, so we're just going to want to start stacking one really big minion. And amalgam is the easiest minion in this lobby to stack because we have mechs, quillbores, and murlocs. And elementals for the smogger buffs with the Bran. Bran is just going to allow us to make some really big units, and we're just going to dupe one of them. Murlocs and mechs are in, so we're just going to make one Divine Shield, Poisonous Amalgam is the dream, and then we're just going to make 2 of them. At some point in the next turn or 2, I'm probably just going to have to tavern to 5 or maybe even 6, just to get ahead of the curve. Like, we're already ahead of the curve, but we want to stay as far ahead of the curve as possible. We're also merciful, and we let... Who was that? We let him live. Rakadishu. There's 2 Tads. Tad is basically free. I'll take free Tad every day of the week. Alright, look, there's the Toxfin. That was quite useful, actually. That's not helpful. We'll just tavern and continue on as we were. Now, what are we fighting, and do I need to put my poisonous first? We are fighting AFK, who has mixed minions. Okay. On Tavern 5, we can pick up like Tavern Tempests and stuff, which is really good. King Begurgles would be quite useful. I'd love to be able to roll into some Primal Fins as well, even though that's a tier 4 card. It's just easier to find on tier 5 because we have an extra... Wait, no, never mind. We have the same amount of options on tier 5. Tier 6 gives us the 1 extra roll, so we might just go straight to 6 next turn. Like, we have 2 giant Divine Shield... Divine? We have 2 Divine? Jesus. My brain is not functional today. We have 2 giant Divine Shield amalgams. That should probably carry us through this and next turn. I also would like to think that this is me very much showing off already, you know, my prowess with Millhouse. You're still at full health. We might not be at full health. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Just don't have a shield. Uh-huh. You know that thing I told you not to do? Yeah, it's like specifically what you did for us. It's like... yeah, that's bad. Yeah, no, we do. That sucks. I needed the poison to not just get domed by the Deflecto a second time. Whatever, we're fine. We still have mostly full health. Rakadishu died, I think he did. Absolutely I want this. That's a lot of stats. This is basically free. Like the menagerie.
That one could be a game changer.
Hey, watch out! Take a deep
Make big amalgam. Can roll one more time. Triple Smogger would have been nice. Do I just buy the Kengurs? Or do I buy Elemental? I can buy both Elementals, actually. One, two, three, four, five. Who are we fighting? Do I need my thing first? They have Murlocs. We should be fine putting the poisonous first. I don't know, maybe the shield first? I don't know. Shield second should be fine.
You have unlocked your true potential.
Yeah, we're fine. Also, there's all of my Murlocs that I've been looking for. Hello. Alright, well, he's dead, so we get all of those Murlocs that he has put back into the tavern, so that I can buy them. I don't know exactly when we go to Tavern 6. It probably should be this turn if we ever go. Oh, I really want that menagerie so badly. I want this. I want that. I actually think the Smogger is gone as well. Wait, no, we already sold the Smoggers, that's fine. I mean, I guess this is efficient just for the fact that it's stats. Do I want any of these to have a buff on them? No, but this is good.
Pick a new member for your team.
Also this. I'll actually take a second Swolfen. And I'll take a Begurgle. Put more Swolfen down. Sell Primal Fin. Play Coalite. Make really big Murlocs. Play this. Make even bigger Murlocs. Make big Amalgam. Can roll, see what we get. Sultad. Something like that. I kind of panicked at the end there. I went really quiet because I was trying to focus on buying and selling the right cards. We win this regardless, but still, I want to make sure that we're being as economy efficient as possible. Also, that shop had 2 fucking toxins in it. That was insane. I kind of don't want to get rid of the pop bot now, because it's just kind of a big shielded thing.
That's how it's done. Good.
Yes. Yes.
Clever choice.
Yes, I'll take a Smogger.
Vicious recruit.
Get one more roll. Alright, there's some more stuff. I don't really want 2 amalgams. I feel like that's kind of a trap at this point.
Take a deep breath.
You did what had to be done.
Protocols engaged.
Just play all the stuff that we can get out of our hands as fast as possible. Sorry, with my like bad eyesight, I'm trying to really make sure I don't misplay this by picking up and buying and selling the wrong card. I would actually very much like to taunt Bran, I guess? Tavern Tempest is insane because it's 3+. Like, sure, whatever. I'll buff Bran as Mobile, I guess.
Pick a new member for your team.
Also, yes. this is one of those we're about to end the turn with some extra gold kind of thing, but as I said, sometimes it does happen at the very end of the game. We probably could have held that for one more turn, but I want to be as strong as possible going forward. Probably just want to start with the Rock Pool Hunter. Here we go. My win rate on Millhouse is absolutely absurd. After this game, I will show you how much I play Millhouse through my stat page, or my stat page. I know I'm Irish, but I don't need to do the whole Sean Connery impression. Uh-oh, hold on. He doesn't have as much poison as we do, but he does have resets. Ah, we're gonna lose this. Yeah, we're gonna lose. Ah, sure, you know, it was only 15% chance to lose. Okay, whatever. We outscaled this guy, it's fine. Whatever. We're alive, we outscale. It's terrifying that the cat is still alive, though. I don't like that. I like this, I like this. I like that. I really like that. That card, since they introduced it, whatever its name is, Tortolan Pilgrimer, the thing that gives you 5 gold is absolutely nutty on Millhouse. Yeah, this one. The only reason I knew it was in the shop is because it makes that sound effect. Sure, you know what? Tad is a card. Meh. We'll just hate draft a Baron because I feel like it. So Drek there is playing mechs. Okay, so everything's kind of poisoned already. This is probably fine then. Something like this.
Nothing can slow you down.
I will say Millhouse should and hopefully never does get armor because of just how insanely powerful he can be. Like, Millhouse just doesn't lose the first 6 to 7 turns of the game, at best. And at that point, you're basically guaranteed top 4 on Millhouse. Now, you can have games where you just lose on Millhouse and there's nothing you can do about it. Bob's Tavern just wasn't kind to you and didn't give you anything worth buying the whole game. Just never gave you a goal. A lot of the time with Millhouse, you just kind of gotta force the goal. He dead. No, he's alive. Oh, somebody killed. Wait, no, hold on. Did they? Somebody killed the cat. Thank God. Oh, and we get to fight Ghost. Sweet. Do we just tavern to 6 now?
Now that is what I call an upgrade. Another ambitious recruit.
Full poison?
You did what had to be done. Another ambitious recruit.
Oh, oops. Try to buffer. What am I doing? Here we go. I moved everything around so my brain was just like, the amalgam is still over there. Whatever. A card is a card. We'll just hold this in our hand until next turn. So we're probably getting top 2 in this game. I don't know if we can pull a first. If we're fighting a full mech build, we 110% need a Tunnel Blaster. So this is the one downside to Millhouse, is you can't really force cards into existence. You can't just donkey roll to look for cards, because donkey rolling, you only get 5 per turn. With the extra tavern reroll cost, 5 rerolls per turn is not a lot. It's in the late game is when Millhouse truly gets punished for his reroll costs, but thankfully we already have enough of a build going where we don't need to roll that much, and we very much just need to roll onto anything at all that gives stats to our board, which is pretty common with this build, given the fact we have an amalgam and a bran.
Nothing can slow you down.
I wish there was an option to just skip ghost fights. Just like, give me an option over here, just skip fight. No, let's see if we're fighting for top 2. We are not fighting for top 2, okay. Interesting.
Good fight.
That is the mech player. We like 100% need Tunnel Blaster. Whether or not we'll get a Tunnel Blaster is a different story, but we do need a Tunnel Blaster. I'd like that rag, but I can't. Leroy is interesting. Leroy is very interesting. Leroy is incredibly interesting, actually.
Guide me.
I'm just gonna dump crap out of my hands so we can sell it and maybe roll for a Tunnel Blaster. 1 second, my mouse is being uncooperative, and by mouse I mean eyes. Do I want Leroy? I might want Leroy. I'm not a fan of having to take Leroy, but I might just need one. Atramedes is very interesting. Hold on.
The scourge will come.
Heroes must make sacrifices.
Leroy Jenkins!
Clever choice.
Everything is already poisoned? Sure. God, is it Zap? Might actually be Zap.
Who are you calling short?
Just play this for stats next turn. I don't know, maybe Zap does something productive here. I'm not really sure what the Zap is supposed to do, but I'm hoping it does something worthwhile.
Unlock your true potential.
Okay, so even if we win, we don't kill him, unfortunately. I think we're fine. Yeah, unfortunately he lives. So if we can replace... Oh, he finally completed his quest. That's nice. So if we can maybe get a Tunnel Blaster to start with, that would be good. I definitely want this. I definitely want that. The Rock Fool's not really worth it right now. Or right now.
Hey, watch out! I'm baking.
Nothing in that shop I particularly want. The Atramedia is interesting. It's just not really what we're looking for. This is stats. I don't know about that Nadina. Like, I see it, but I just don't think it's worth a singular Divine Shield, to be honest.
The frozen waters guide me.
I suppose we get 2 sets of Replicating Menaces doing that. I guess I just hold Nadina because why not? Yeah, that guy is also playing Max. Okay, so we basically just need Tunnel Blaster and we should be able to win this game. Is it worth donkey rolling for Tunnel Blaster, even as Millhouse? Like, our board, sure, we can get more stats, but we have everything poisonous. We have 2 big Divine Shield units, we have a Zap. I don't think we need stats. I very much think it's Tunnel Blaster for us to win. Tunnel Blaster does screw us a small bit, but I think it screws the mech builds more than it screws us. Please don't Leroy into one of my amalgams. Please Leroy into... Oh, never mind. That's fine. That does Leroy. Oh, we lose this. Maybe. Wait, no, we win, sorry. I looked at the wrong side of this. Alright, Mecro's dead, we win. If the Mecro had survived any longer, we probably were at risk of losing or tying, but with Mecro immediately getting sniped out, we're fine. I don't think we... No, we definitely killed. Right. Cool. I will be very, very, very happy if I can get a first place as my favorite character in the game. Someone I've been waiting to play for this entire list of heroes. Yes. Yes. No. I was looking at the Merc guy, it's just not worth it. I like that too. Oh, there's also a Manta Queen. Oh, hold on. This. Gone.
Take a deep breath.
Literally don't care, just give me cards.
No negotiations. No prisoners.
Taste defeat, stranger!
Practice makes. Why don't you hire a new recruit? Why don't you hire a new recruit? I have witnessed the true end time.
The scourge will consume you.
Double Manta Queen, you say?
Taste defeat, stranger!
Just buy cards for the sake of buying cards. Yeah, something like this. A bunch of Manta Queens. This should be fine. I don't see anything wrong with this build.
Doing super.
Damn, Leroy. Alright, well, we killed the Necro, so that's good. Damn, both of my giant Divine Shield poisons guys just got nuked from space. I think we still win though? Hold on. Yeah, we're fine. Wait, hold on, are we? Yeah, we're fine. Wait, no, we lose. I'm actually kind of mad about that. We lost? Really? Alright, you say so, game.
Was to be reckoned with.
Everything already has poison.
I'm feeling mushy!
What has 8 million blood gems on it? You do.
Bury the bones.
That's not at all the card I wanted to buy.
Victory will be ours!
You did
That was the card I
what had
wanted to
be
buy.
done.
Deep breath.
What is this lag? I think he had a Manta Queen. Probably not useful to us to triple Manta Queen, but like, I think he might have had one.
Another ambitious recruit.
Something like this. Guess I want to do it this way around. Just so the tokens take off as many shields as possible. Man, if we lose this again after being favored to win, I'll actually be just a little bit salty. Okay, that's one of our Manta Queens dead. Somebody kill the macro, please. Oh wait, no, hold on, I think we're fine. Maybe not, hold on. Yeah, I think we're fine. Although I did say this last time. Although this time I do believe we're actually fine. Somebody kill the bronze warden, oh my god. We lost again. What? We were favored twice in a row. Ah, never mind. I guess we'll just lose and die. Wait, no, wait, we're alive. Hold on, hold the phone. Is it just donkey roll for Tunnel Blaster? I like this. Hold on. Tunnel Blaster? Not quite, no. I don't know, maybe just more tokens is the way to go. Probably should have used the free reroll at some point. I guess I'll put the not taunted one first. I don't know, this is kind of weird. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with this. Like, we're favored when I have it the other way around. When I have it like the normal way around, we're favored to win. I don't know, something like this maybe? I'm trying to think of like how exactly we get around all of his token spamming crap and the double macros. Also, we've been favored like every single time we fought this guy all game. We've been favored and we've lost every single time. It's actually a little ridiculous at this point. I'll take top 2 as Millhouse, but now I'm determined to win this game just out of stubbornness. Alright, I've actually lowered my win rate by moving things, so maybe we win because I lowered my win rate. Oh, fantastic, of course. He hit specifically. Okay. So he's just gone full scam then. Hold on. Hold the phone. Our win rate lowered, so that means we win. I don't understand this game anymore. Is the deck tracker broken?
Another victory. You are a true hero.
I thought that was a tunnel blaster and I almost got really excited. I guess I'll just buff up the small one of these now. No idea. These are both free.
Not food.
Sure. That's extra gold.
Need a drink?
I think the game is struggling to keep up right now. for whatever good it does.
Practice makes perfect.
I do think I taunt that, so Leroy potentially goes into it now. I don't see the benefit of any of these cards. See the benefit of this though.
Practice makes perfect.
Again, ending the turn with 1 gold, but whatever. Breaking my own rule, but we kinda have to get as much out of this as possible. Do I want a Leroy? I kind of want that Leroy, I just don't know what I'm replacing on this board for it. Also, this is the last round one way or the other. Somebody's dying here. Ooh, we're favoured. It's not by much, but we are favoured. Okay, good. Fine, perfect. Not my amalgam. Damn it. Oh, that was so bad. What, those hits were awful. Alright, Necro's dead. Hold on, hold on, hold the phone. Hold up. We can't lose, right? Hold on. Yeah, we can't lose, right? We win. Did I finally get my first place as Millhouse? Was I justified in waiting? Ladies and gentlemen, let's fucking go. Oh, get Kamehameha. Ah, as I said, it is unfair to give me Millhouse sometimes. Now, the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching and for sticking with me through this whole absolute nutcase of a game. I hope you learned a little bit something about my favourite character in the game. Hope you had a good time watching. And if you did, don't forget to drop a comment, like, subscribe, all the etceteras. And thank you very much for joining me once again. Until next time, have some good luck at your own games at home, and peace out.